So before we start, this happened over here. I had knocked over some water, and it crept over to my Xbox. Hopefully it's okay. It didn't get dumped like right into the top, but some of it had hit the side of the Xbox, and you can see from my video I posted. Sorry, I don't know how to use my webcam. You can see from my video I posted in the sidebar, or that's what they used to call it on YouTube. Anyway, so I'm here to talk about the Brotherhood of War. Now, the Brotherhood of War is a Korean War movie about two brothers that got drafted, and before it shows them getting drafted and shipped away in a train, it begins by showing their home life and how one of them is going to be married soon, and how they're all happy and they're splashing down at the lake. And that whole first half hour of the movie is so corny. Like, I almost turned it off. It was that bad, because they have all this superly overly dramatic emotional orchestra music playing the whole time, and it's just like the scene itself would not have been half as corny if it didn't have the stupid music playing. And I think a piano is more than enough to drum up any kind of emotion, that you're trying to, put onto your viewer. But anyway, yeah, they get to war, and the oldest brother decides that he doesn't want his younger brother at war, because they need someone home. They need a man home to provide for the family. So his plan is to get a Medal of Honor, so that, and he talks to his, the guys above him, his sergeant or whoever, and they agree that if he gets a Medal of Honor, his brother will get sent home. And his younger brother doesn't want to be at war, and that's obvious. But all of a sudden, when he gets the Medal of Honor, his brother's like, "No, I'm not going home. I want to fight here. You can't make me." And then they get into these, their relationship really starts going south and everything, and it's just like everything the older brother does, it's like, he complains about it. Everything, and it's just, he's not a likable character, and it really, really does hurt the movie. Like, I don't obsess over characters too much, but like it almost kills the whole movie. Like, there's a lot of good action scenes. There's some pretty good special effects. It makes the movie worth watching, but like everything about this one character is just irritating. And but I don't know. I think the movie's worth watching. If I was to give it a score out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like, it's pretty good. It's just, I would have given it like an 8.5 at least if it wasn't for this guy harassing his brother every scene of the movie. And it's got some really cool action scenes. Like, it's all really well done. The only annoying thing about the action scenes is they use that shaky cam that was pretty popular not too long ago, and luckily movie directors are kind of straying away from it. But sometimes it's hard to see what's going on when you got two Koreans covered in blood and mud and everything, and they're fighting, and the camera's shaking all over. It makes it difficult at times to tell who is who until one's dead, and you get a good look at the winner. You know what I mean? So yeah, and but yeah, that overall, Brotherhood of War, it's a pretty good movie. Characters are a little obnoxious, but like I would recommend it. There's some real cool explosions, some good firefights involved in there. And the voice acting, actually, the American voiceovers is they're passable. Like, anyone that doesn't watch Asian movies is going to say the voice acting is terrible, and indeed it kind of is, but it's much better than you will see in almost any Asian movie with voiceovers. So yeah, Brotherhood of War, give it a shot. Not a bad movie. Anyway, I got nothing else to say. Make sure you check out my episode with the me trying to take out my Xbox. That was definitely stupid of me.